Kobe never wear her knee pads? Swing it!
Oh, that's not done.
Go, Alex. To a skid on her knee.
What?
The girl just slid to a skid on her knee.
My knees would legit be purple if I'm running. My knees would be
Girls are crazy.
what?
The girls are crazy. Girls. Yeah, but boys wouldn't slide on their knees. Dive on like your hip or your side or something, not double knee skid stuff.
Boys just don't dive at all.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do.
They do, but it's the way they dive.
Running that play, and it's always for Kobe to run away from wherever the ball's at. Into like traffic. Time. Not as much anymore, but. Sergeant. Man, Summer.
I have a regular phone charger in the car. Instead of just this for the...
Also, Kobe. Except for my wiggy. And attack the basket.
Attack the basket, that's right.
Eyes up. Kobe.
Nice pass. Tidwell better not be a 7th grade data. We're going to do plus. Alright, backyard it. Let's go.
The only reason she traveled is because she pinned her arms and... Wow. 5 seconds, Kobe. Shoot it. That's it, bro. She's good. Well, 13.
It's at True Tech. She did True Tech Two School. We've known her since she was 2nd grade.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Let's go, Kobe. There you go. What else you got going on this weekend?
This is it. I think Martha's going down to A&M here in about 30 minutes. She's got a reunion tonight or something. Nobody feels good. Yeah, she had the big night yesterday, and
Yeah, how'd that go?
it was fun. It was weird for me. I think she had a really good time because I wasn't in charge of anything. I'm always in charge of everything I do, and I sat there and watched my daughter. I wasn't at the varsity game, so it was just kind of But she was happy, and that's a big deal. You guys have heard of Duncanville basketball, but like all my buddies have said, they said, Murphy, if you get in that Hall of Fame, that means something because there's some athletes in that school. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You get in my high school, there's about 6 of us that could have done. There's 600 in that school. So
Yeah.
So it was fun.
Well, they're on the recruitment train, right?
Yeah.
Undergrad recruitment.
It was, that's the whole thing. That came up last night, when Martha and her sister moved there, it was, I always make fun of my father-in-law, mother-in-law, that they moved there, they knew what they were moving to, they got recruited. If you know Sharon and Ed, they didn't know anything about it, they just moved to Duncanville because that's where they're going to live. Katie's in the Hall of Honor, her sister, she was a world-class swimmer. So both daughters are in that Hall of Honor. Katie got put in about 6 years ago. Good move. Get in there.
Too fast, kid, Kobe. Don't fade away. That's cool. I didn't know her swimmer, her sister was such a good.
Oh, dude, she is. I've never seen anything like it. When I swim, there's a bunch of splashing and all that. When she swims, and she's 6'4", and when she swims, it looks like a snake. I mean, there's no wake. It's the most unbelievable thing. I'll tell you a story. When we first started dating, they said that Katie had a world record in swimming. Okay? And I'm like, wait a minute now. I've been watching the Olympics all my life. I ain't never seen no Katie McClellan. She runs a 200 breaststroke. And so we go to SMU for a football game, and her swim coach is there from SMU. So we're out there for tailgating. And I asked the guy, I said, what's this deal about the world record? I said, she's 35 at this time, 35 years old. I said, I ain't never seen her, He goes, well, in swimming, they do like a master's deal, I don't know if you got all these meets at the age group.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. And he said, let me just tell you this, that nobody in the world at Katie's age has swam the 200 breast faster in the world than your sister. And I thought, okay, that's a world record. That's a world record. So now she cannot walk and chew gum. She cannot do anything out of the water. Nothing. But in the water, it is an amazing thing. Went to the Olympic trials, did all that kind of stuff. So. And like I said, if you knew my in-laws, you'd think these two. I love the fact that he tells you. But why not after that when they go to water and they've gone for 10 minutes, go over there, put your arm around her and say, you've been doing this a long time now. You're older when you get to the deal. If you look the shoes, watch him. And if he does that, guess what Landry's going to do? She's going to lift the shoe. But if you scream and yell in front of her, she ain't going to do it.
Yeah, they're not going to respond well to it. Then they're going to be even more self-conscious about it. And then next time she's on the stage, she's like, well, crap, I better make it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, we cleared out against Denton Ryan. We were on that little play. Landry's got 10 and her. Everybody's on the left side of the game. And she's one her against 10. And she ain't looking to score that basketball. And the reason she ain't is if she tries to take 10 to the basket, if she scores, it's great. If she misses it or turns it over, she's on the bench. And she knows that. And she's like, I ain't going to do it. I'm not trying to be stupid. I'm not going to take the chance of doing it. So, I don't think it's going to change much. I saw Landry and Wrigley high-five yesterday on a deal when they would come back. We need to internally do some of that stuff. Gabby and the 3 seniors will tell you that you got to just block coach out and just play your own game. Yeah. But when it's Wrigley and Landry and these young kids, they don't understand that. They don't understand that, when they get benched or they get this, they just see it that way. Gabby and Howard Baker don't care about getting benched because they've been there and done it. Yeah. So you have to expect a 14, 15-year-old kid to get to that point. Gabby says it didn't take her to her junior year. Think about it, junior year.
That's why I told Wrigley, I said, I don't think that Gabby's such a good player. I'm like, because she could care less with it.
Nothing. She don't care at all. That's it. That's right. And
And that's what makes her a good player.
that's right. Yeah, that's right. And she'll admit that took 2 years to get to that point. And I'm like, if we're supposed to have this chance right now, and you think you can just bully them around, Coach, you're going to need Wrigley Green, Landry Murphy to be able to contribute somehow in this state run.
Yeah.
And if you don't allow them to by being nice, then we're not going to do it. And then you're going to get there and you're going to go, oh, well, man, we came up a little short, and it's a simple fix. It is the most simple fix I've ever seen.
It is.
It is. Show them some love.
That's it.
All they need.
That's it.
That's all those two need to have a little confidence and to play. They already play their hearts out. They're already good players. All they need is for you to think that
That's it. Just give them that. That's it. I know Landry knows it. Wrigley knows it. And maybe we need to tell him. Wrigley's listening now, and I've told Landry this. Just get to that point. And if they bitch you, here's my deal now with Reese out, and then Gary wasn't there. I told Landry, I said, bitch. Because I told you, I'm never going to bitch. The only thing I would tell Chance is, if my kid ain't doing it, if you got to be so negative with my kid, then quit playing. Just put her on the bench. Now, I don't want that. Ricky don't want that. Landry don't want that. Nobody wants that. But if that's the only, if you can't say something nice to her or you hate what she's doing out there, then just don't play. And guess what? We can't do it without our kids. We can't go to state without our two freshmen. We can't. Now, if it goes to where we're only playing 12 minutes and all that, put Northheim in, put Skylar in, they can't do it. So take that humbly arrogant Wrigley Landry. Listen to your coach. Always be respectful. But get all that negative out of your mind and just go play. And if he decides not to play me, I got 3 more years in this game. Remember next year, come. I told them when they made that switch and she came off the bench for 2 games.
Yeah.
Arrogant on my part. But I wasn't drinking, but I was talking, felt pretty tough. I said, Coach, there's only 3 teams in the Metroplex. Duncanville, DeSoto, and Argyle. They can take a 6-1 girl freshman and put her on the bench. There's only you think Grapevine would teach Landry a lesson, or you don't think Lake Dallas would love her to have her Flower Mound markers, or But that's his arrogance, and that's how he is.
Yeah.
Who also needs? I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna shut up. Nolan needs to get married and leave. I need her out. I need her out because I've never seen her do anything positive. Never. And she's the post coach. She told Landry 2-3 days ago in practice she missed a 2-footer in post drill. This is varsity basketball. If you can't make that, you should be on the junior varsity. So then Bacon missed a 2-footer. Then Brooklyn missed a 2-footer. Then Mallory missed 2-footers. So I said, did she tell all 4 of them? And she goes, yeah, she had to tell all 4 of them that day. So now all 4 of our kids are supposed to be on the junior varsity. I just don't.
Let's get Emma in there.
Yeah, get Emma and Trinity Diggs and go play. Go have fun. Go beat Monterey with them.
Yes, yeah.
Go play Chavez with Emma King out there. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's just that arrogance, like you said. We do the best with it.
Yeah,
I said, like with Wrigley, I don't want to, add on to it. So when Brooke started over, I'm like, just go be the best, biggest fan of Brooke there is. Cheer her on, be the best teammate.
Yeah, that's it. And I think they all do. I think they do. And I think it's hard for them to do. I know it's harder for Wrigley than it is Landry, I think. When Landry comes off the bench to high five, Wrigley hits the 3-pointer deal, and, how many people even said something, and that's horrible. But it's it's garbage. It is.
It starts here. Look at the girls on the bench and what happens here. They don't ever.
And see, she didn't get to play. Now that lady over there is great. I'm talking as good as I've ever seen Coach Lang. She's been doing it 40 years. That's Wallace's mom, Warren Stanley. Outstanding when it comes to team concept and expectations and being positive. She's a grandmother coaching. Unbelievable. Wallace pulled my kid aside after practice a couple days ago, asked her if she was bulimic and if she's eating breakfast and if there's any problems at home, and did it in front of where other kids could hear. Mackenzie emails her mom, having a horrible day, coach made fun of me in front of a bunch of people. And I'm looking at Wallace like, what are you doing? What are you saying? No one says, Landry got going for that ball against that line. Her arm goes numb. Now, maybe it was funny on the board. But if she's at practice the next day and she can't feel her left pinky and left thing, I guarantee you she's not trying to get out of practice. And no one calls her a baby. Oh, you just hit your funky. Well, now you're going to be a doctor now, too. You're also going to be negative, and you're going to be a doctor, my kid. That's when it's a problem. But you're not going to do that.
You're not going to ask my kid if she's eating breakfast, if everything's good at home. Da, da, da. Just coach. Just coach.
Yeah.
Maybe run combo 10 times in the Denton Ryan game instead of the last play of the game. Maybe do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to eat it. And she's like, no, I just know my body before a game.
Yeah.
I already ate something at home. I'll eat something later, but I don't like.
I know.
Know their body.
I know that.
They try to always say that. They always say like Landry. They're always telling Landry to eat more. It's like, dude, that's her body. That's how she is.
I have plenty of energy. Don't worry about me, coach. I got it taken care of.
I also think, and I don't know how Wrigley's at. I know Landry's sick as a dog. I know I didn't get out of bed on Wednesday. And it wasn't because I was depressed because we lost. I was sick as a dog. There's some things. Mallory's sick. We went and got an IV Monday night. You know, they praised Mallory, how she didn't go to school on Monday, and then now she's out there just dying and all that. But we took Landry at 9 o'clock at night, Monday night, to go get an IV. So she wouldn't, and she was throwing up third period on Monday and asked me, could she come home? And I said, you got to get your game tomorrow. You need to talk to Coach Fowler and Coach West. And she went to practice. And she got home feeling terrible. Mallory stays at home. I love Mallory. Mallory stays at home, comes back and plays the next day. Landry would get the IV, could go to bed at 10:30. Feeder does the same amount of effort, played really well. Who plays Mallory? We don't even know Monday. They have a little positive deal. We go beat Denton. Gabby gets her feet wet. We'll get the bracket, and we see. Okay, we can beat that team. Okay, we'll play this team. We can beat that team. Okay, we'll get this team. Yes, we can beat that team. We'll get to regionals, and we'll throw it. Because think about regionals if it was Timberview, us, Monterey, and Amarillo all in. And how great would that? That's your state championship right there. That would be awesome. And there, it's just who plays best. That isn't going to be about who's yelling and who's benching and who's this. Those 4 teams get together, who plays best is going to win.
Yeah.
To get to that point, though, hopefully there's some motivation to do it. And we put kids in the roles. That's the other thing I don't think they do right. I think by the 35th ball game, everybody should know what their responsibilities are on this basketball team.
Yeah.
And I don't think we have any of those. Wrigley has gone from the starting point guard to the starting 3 to the 6th man to this and that. And still, what is Wrigley's role? What Landers played the 3, played the 4, played the front of the press, we don't press. What is your role?
Yeah.
And I think we could hide all that when Gabby was there with the ball in her hand for all those games. I think that was in the mind. I think when we were up 30 and we still got her out there playing, I thought that was wrong. Because now all of a sudden we're starting to Brooke Martin, who's played 32 minutes, and she's starting in the district championship. It's crazy to me. They're all going, they want to go eat together, they want to do this. I asked Landry, they went to Zoe's on Wednesday, or last Thursday, and he was giving the big speech about, coming together.
Yeah.
I said, Landry, did you guys have one of those varsity blues where Moxon stood up and said, let's do it, the heck with these coaches, and let's rally? She said, no, we talked about what we were wearing the next day. No, we said one word about basketball. We're talking about, well, who's got leather pants and who's got...
I know, Wrigley's like, I don't have leather pants. She's like, I guess I'm wearing a dress.
Yeah. So, I thought they might have a big, you got 30 minutes to remember the rest of your life. No, it wasn't none of those statements. It was what you going to wear tomorrow.
These motions, and yes, these team dinners are great and scary, but guess what? Wrigley's like,
we had it at my house, and I think I'm pretty happy. I think I'm pretty, at least I act like I'm 12 years old. And it was the most boringest time in the history of time. We just sat around and they played a little game, and then they went home, And those kids will at least approach me and talk, but no. It's a crazy deal, man. I mean, think about it. It's 3 freshmen, 3 seniors, and 4 juniors that are inferior to 3 freshmen. So it's a weird mix.
Interesting mix. Yeah. That's just the part that's kind of a bummer. Gabby's good and Sam has her moments, but for the most part of me just can't help but feel like they can't wait till the season's over.
Oh, I think that's from the very beginning. Mal will tell you that the only reason Mal is playing is because of her friend. Mallory's a grown woman, guys. Mallory's 18 going on 37. You understand that? And works and has other things in life, but she's doing it because of her teammates. And I respect that. And she said that.
Yeah.
I mean, the concept of Gabby Campbell not wanting to play basketball. Gabby Campbell will play basketball somewhere at the next level. I guarantee you.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And has no desire whatsoever.
We were talking about that the other day, me and Kasha, because there's this Clackamas team that basically the best club team in the state in Oregon. Kind of all.
Davidson
Yeah.
plays for it.
They finagled their way into like being all in the same high school team.
Yeah, they all moved into district. They're a really good team.
Yeah. And this one girl, they kind of ride Jazzy's coattails, but she's a pretty good shooter, but I don't think she's like phenomenal. I think Gabby's legitimately a better player than this girl.
Oh gosh, Sarah
For
Bartlett,
sure.
absolutely.
But she's got all these offers to like Oregon and all these other places, and it's
Utah,
like
all over Florida.
Seriously?
Because she's always in. They're like, oh, we're not going to get Jazzy, but LSU or whatever's going to get Jazzy. But they're like, oh, this Sarah girl's a pretty good second. She's a good shooter.
That's like the Bro kid at Monterey, the sophomore. She's got 20 offers, 5'3", little point guard. But they're all trying to give her offers so they can get Chavez, and they're trying to get. Now, Bro will go play somewhere. Like, we'll see if we get to Monterey. I mean, it's Chavez and Bro, and that's it. It's Chavez and Bro with 3 of these girls, is what it is. And seriously. But Bro's going to get you 20, and Chavez is going to get you 40, and that's 60. Right there you go.
So we can stop Chavez and stop this other girl.
100%.
Landry gets Chavez, you get Bro.
There you go.
And then they're both fouled out.
Yeah. and what do we do in the second quarter?
Our new game plan, scratch that.
We got to play under the first 4 minutes.
Take care of the ball, Kobe.
It would be awesome, though, because if we did that, we'd play in front of about 5,000, 6,000. It'd be pretty fun.
That'd be awesome.
And Chavez is loading them up in Lubbock in a district game against Plainview, and they got 4,000 or 5,000 watching.
That's what Yoke Chance does, All bets are off, playoffs. Just talk to the girls, be like, I know it's been a long 4 years. I know I've been hard on you. But just go enjoy it. It's about you, girls.
Well, I know mine, and Ridley went here.
Go play your best basketball.
I know mine is more concerned, and I mean this, and I want you to hear this, Ridley. Mine is more concerned with letting those seniors down than she is about her. And if that motivates her, so be it. I told her before this game, I said, hey, it's senior night. If you don't want to go play for yourself, then go play for those girls right there. And whatever can motivate you, whatever can get you motivated. If you don't want to do it, because she can't stand it. She hates it. She cannot stand personality. She's just, so Dad, I just can't do it. And I understand why. I understand. I mean, our trainer, James Singleton, the reason James is so good with Landry is James never coaches negative. You could miss it 50 shots in a row and do it completely wrong, and every single time he's talking about how to make it better in a real positive way. And I just wish we had somebody like that on our staff. Marcus said he lives in Austin, pretty successful business-wise. I don't know. Hell, I don't know if Chance will do it. I have no idea. Chance's kid's going to be a freshman. He's going to want to watch his kid play.
That parent meeting, he said he was sticking around, but I don't know.
I know.
But I don't know if that's,
Jet, pretty decent athlete.
Yeah, a good player. Definitely for a 2A school. I mean, he got a lot of bounce. He's got basketball IQ's made, plays football. He's about a 4 handicap in golf. I mean, he's a heck of an athlete.
Dang.
Coach, start ruining your own kid. Leave ours alone.
Don't think that he was a lead. Nolan would cover this job. Don't think I'd be in Coach Rogers' football AD's office because I'm pretty tight with Coach Rogers. I'd be in there saying, "Hey man, hold up now.
Pretty sure everyone's leaving it at that.
I got 3 years here. You want to blow this program up? You go ahead and make that higher." So 50% of what you joke about is true. I promise you, I would make a statement to Rogers. I might be joking, but it's half of it's true. Oh, and what I need to do happened last night when I was down there at that Duncanville thing for Mark. I need to quit listening to the radio. If I listen to one more halftime speech or one more, or like after the game getting right, he tells Chance's talking about how Hafer played one of the best games she's ever played. I got home and watched that film, and I thought, oh my God, she was 4 for 22 from the field. And you're saying it's one of the best games she ever played? She had 8 turnovers. And you're going to say that on the radio and not say anything about anybody else? I said, I just need to quit listening to the radio. Well, that just irritates me to death. I mean, those poor guys on the radio, they don't know basketball, and then the information they get, you're like, ooh, that's not true.
Yeah.
They do love you, Wrigley. They love you on that radio, boy. I think they like the name. I think Wrigley rolls off the tongue really. They love some Wrigley Green.
He's sliding around on the ground.
It's easy. There's one person in this world that knows that Landry Murphy ain't busting her butt, and that's her dad. And I'll be the first one to yell it and the first one to tell it. The question of whether she's giving her effort is ridiculous. What's up with
She's being attacked in a dark alley. And nobody's there. It's like the police are there.
I think 2 possessions later in that game, Landry fronts that girl, and the ball goes to the same corner, and the girl tackles her from behind, and it goes off Landry, and they give it to Denton Ryan. And then the girl starts, that's when they had the 10-minute delay, and she's talking trash. And I'm like, oh my God, you tackled her. But, I wish she would say something like, hey, shut up, or hey, be quiet, and get it going, but freshmen ain't gonna do that, you know. We just take it. Whatever words are said to our kids, we just take it. Because we're so scared of everything else happening to us.